Good morning, my dear student of class 10. Today, I am going to teach you the second chapter of the Indian history. The name of the chapter is Factors Leading to the Growth of Nationalism and the Foundation of Indian National Congress. Now try to understand. In this chapter, what point we have to know very clearly. I already take one. What is nationalism? Socio-religious reform movements, role of the press, economic exploitation, and repressive colonial policy abroad later. Nationalism, very inspiring word. Togetherness. Nationalism denotes patriotism, devotion to the country, love of one's own country, respect for heritage and culture. That is nationalism. Nationalism in Africa and Asia led to oust foreign rule and to spread the idea of liberty and equality and achieving the goal of freedom. In 1885, when Congress, Indian National Congress was born, the main objective of Congress under its first president W.C. Banerjee, Umesh Chandra Banerjee, they promote uniting all lovers of the country, nationalism and long cherished desire to achieve freedom. Now, the following factors led to the rise of nationalism in 19th century in India. The first point, socio-religious reform movements. The socio-religious reform movements, while we talking about, the first thing coming to our mind, Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Raja Ram Mohan Roy not only father of nationalism, but also the first modern man of India, because he welcomed Western education to India, because to drive out all orthodoxical ideas from India. Raja Ram Mohan Roy played very positive role. If we look back, the religious reform movement, the foundation of Brahmo Samaj in 1828 is a remarkable step to bring unity between all religions. He proved God is one. We call different name, Allah, Hari or God, but God is one. This Brahmo Samaj attacked all social evils from society in those days practiced. Polygamy, child marriage, female infanticide, Purda system, and the most active system was Shati system. It was Raja Ram Mohan Roy, with the help of William Bentinck, 1829, the practice of Shati abolished. It became illegal in India, practicing Shati. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, he was the man who believed freedom of press, and he himself edited the newspaper Sambad Kaumudi, and through his writing he popularized the idea of nationalism and freedom of press and criticized British policy. If you look at another important socio-religious reformers named, and undoubtedly he played very important role to upliftment for the upliftment of lower caste people. He born in Maharashtra, Jyotiba Phule. And he is through Gulambiri, slavery, and Chotto Sadhu Samaj, the organization founded, he uplifted lower caste, and he believed whatever specially misery for this caste suffering, that is education not spread among them. Therefore he wanted to educate them. He was the man, he first girls' school and many other education centers he was established. Even orphanages also, upliftment for women. Therefore, the socio-religious reform movement played an important role to spread of idea of nationalism in 19th century. Besides Rajaram and Jyotiba Phule, many other socio-religious reformers such as Swami Vivekananda, even Muslim societies such as Ahmad Khan, who also played a very important role through his organization, Aligarh School 1875, to spread Western education among the Muslims. And that time he was not communalist. When he founded this organization, the donation he received from both Hindus and Muslims. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, Swami Vivekananda, through his important organization after returning back from America, 1897, he founded Ramakrishna Mission. And he clearly mentioned that self-reliance is very important, especially for every India, that is Atma Shakti. This power only can help them not only to ideal to spread nationalism but also to achieve their goal, freedom. Now try to understand the next point, what role played by Indian press fostering the idea of nationalism in 19th century. Press media played very important role in not only in those days, even today's also. Some newspapers till today's we able to read, like The Statesman, which was 1875, The Times of India 1861, and Pioneer 1865. It was published, and more or less they circulated the message of they were working with the government. But later on, many regional newspapers, for example, Keshari Maratha, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, even Shom Prakash, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, and others were regional papers and papers of the country. Their most important role to create the idea of patriotism and the message of liberty and civil liberty and freedom. Of course, together with freedom, civil liberties, that is, they wanted to spread the message of equality between all Indian people. So therefore, press played a very important role. Even Bankim Chandra Chatterjee's Ananda Math, the hymns, Bande Mataram, taken from that book, also played a very important role to spread the message of nationalism in 19th century. Now, if we come to the point, economic exploitation, India was a very rich country and its economy totally drained away from India to England by the colonial rule. And the most important economic exploitation, most important victims, they were the cultivators or the Indian peasants. They were neither the master of the land nor the master of their production. They have to pay the taxes all kind of, even they are under the mercy of the greedy money lenders. So they play very important role to spread the idea of nationalism. Not only that, if you look at younger generation, youths, the all better paid job in those days reserved for only Europeans. So our Indian youth, they became very frustrated under the colonial rule. Even our skillful artisans and craftsmen, centuries-old livelihood totally died out due to the British economic policy. India became the center of raw materials, production of the raw materials instead of food crops, and they have to import very minimum price, and the goods coming to India from England, very minimum price, and the import duty is very high. In that way, our artisans and craftsmen suffered a lot. So therefore, this economic exploitation also played an important role fostering nationalism. Now we are going to discuss the another cause to spread nationalism was repressive colonial policies of Lord Lytton. Lord Lytton came to India as the Governor General in 1876 and his tenure till 1880. And during this period, all anti-Indian policies, reactionary policies, he adopted. Grand Darbar, 1877, Vernacular Praise Act, and Arms Act 1878, lowering the age of Indian civil service examination from 21 to 19. The first his reactionary policies was to hold Grand Darbar in Delhi 1877. At the time, millions of South Indians, they suffered a terrible famine. Instead of providing necessary things, huge amount of Indian currency he spent for holding Grand Darbar. It proves government carelessness and no doubt to spreading of the idea of nationalism. Second point, that is Indian civil service examination, he reduced the age bar from 21 to 19. It was his calculative move, not give chance to India to compete with the Europeans. And it was in those days, Indians, those were set for the examination, they not only became the they not completed the examination, but also they scored a very good result, like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose scored 4th position in this examination. And the first Indian civil service from India was Rabindranath Tagore's brother, Rabindranath Tagore. When the great politician S.N. Banerjee, Shunyanath Banerjee also passed his examination, but he was not able to serve for the Britishers. He was dismissed from the magistrate of the district magistrate of Sylhet district. Now it is in Bangladesh on flimsy ground. It's intolerable actually measures which was taken by Lord Lytton, no doubt helped Indians to come together and to spread the idea of nationalism. And the next point, Vernacular Praise Act and the Arms Act. Indian editors were not allowed to write anything which created dissatisfactions in the minds of the Indians against the British. So editors became very much especially upset after passing this act. And another one, Arms Act. No Indians were allowed to keep arms without license, where British can keep. These proved that Lord Lytton's time, they wanted to prove the British were racially superior than the Indians. This chapter carefully. You read textbook thoroughly, and I'll give you all questions. You write in your history copy. Whatever I discussed today, we'll continue the chapter. And the question is, you write, we reference to the nationalism in India. Explain. Question number 1. A. Economic exploitation Section B, role of press, and C, repressive colonial policies of Lord Lytton. A carrying 3 marks, B carrying 3 marks, and C carrying 4 marks. Last point, repressive colonial policy of Lord Lytton. You must be at the point lowering the age of civil service examination from 21 to 19. Grand Durbar